Cool. That clap is to signify future me to where this new episode is going to begin. Where last time we were here, we were chased by a pack of rabid dogs trying to find the end of the first episode. I've been enjoying this. I've been enjoying this shit immensely. And when we came back, I saw what looked like, oh, that lamp's giving a weird shadow. No, that shadow looks like a person. No, that's a person. That's the monster. I walked past Alia's bedroom and slipped into my own. These motherfuckers aren't gonna fucking take me this time. Eyeballs, I can look at a lot of things, but first. One of the drawers was empty. I hid them in there. Cool, I'm unlocking achievements. The simple action drained the last bit of strength from me. I sat on the bed. And only then, oh yes, only then, I noticed there was someone behind the curtains. My tired hand dropped to the sheets. Whether it was due to the medication I took or the stress I underwent, the room began to contort as if the window was blowing the walls was like a pair of sails. The room's corners bent and undulated. The only stable thing in the room was the figure between my windowsill and the curtains. Okay. Where's my safety? Okay. Stand and unfold yourself! Olya? Who else would be standing there? I stood up and licked my dried up lips. And now I can sense all you viewers out there doing the same. Don't lick them now, you dried lips, motherfuckers! Yeah, Olya, it's so funny. The silhouette was unmoving. At this point, the barrel, like, the monster hiding behind the curtain, they wouldn't feel the hand trying to lift the curtain aside. They would have literally just felt what they could only assume is a steel pipe pressing up against its head. As if there was a thick layer of darkness there, not a human being. I reached towards the curtains. Okay, we know how to make this more appropriate. What means the same thing? Doki. Beat my heart, controlled by medication. The window sang in the field with a chorus of voices. For a second, I wanted to return to the bed, just lie down and watch the person behind the curtain, knowing full well that they were looking back at me. They're looking without blinking, waiting for me to fall asleep. Oh, they're gonna be waiting for something else, my friends, my gamers. Plastic rings rustled against the holder when I pulled open the curtains. I should have figured. I should have known. I think what this is... I think this is actually twice now. Our baby sister nearly got her entire head blown clean off for trying to pull a one on me. I think technically the first time, because that other sequence was a dream. But look at that face. I hereby swear, look at that innocent, cute face. I, Ryan, hereby swear no harm will fall upon this child under my protection. So long as she remembers to not try and sneak up on me, because then friendly fire isn't. I nearly killed this child multiple times. Gotcha. I knew it was you from the beginning. Yes! We knew! We knew. I knew. I personally know, yeah. A blindingly bright halo lit above Alia's head with the setting sun as the background. My sister was shining. When she was just a baby, Dad always used to say that she was shining with happiness. I always retorted, "But Dad, she's not some flashlight." But I brought her to the window one day and sunlight poured from her smiling face. It felt like I was holding a child woven from light. I saw everything. Oh, really? What did you hide? She was like my mom when she was little, before she put on her sad mask of tiredness and switched to her commanding tone of voice. "It's nothing, just..." Alia ramps to the table, her eyes round, and asked, "You stole something and hid it there. Are you a thief?" "What? No, don't be baka. I didn't steal anything." A clear image came to mind, that midden, hanging from the tree branch. What if I did steal it after all? From the forest. From the tilted figure standing behind the black trees. Alia could be selfish and stubborn when she wanted. Then show me. Swear that you won't tell anyone, then I'll show you. Alia wore a plotting smile. I swear on Mom's heart. I don't really know what your relationship is like with that woman, so I can't really take you for that? Is that a fucking Gundam? Because that looks like a Tau mech on next to the cactus? I've been looking at too much fucking Warhammer shit. An oath she heard in one of the movies of the pioneers we've watched. Don't say things like that. Alia nodded and made a gesture with her hand, locking her mouth with an imaginary key. She was filled with curiosity that was splashing in her giant eyes. I opened the drawer and Alia leaned in, holding her breath. It looked like there was not just a simple midden, but some sort of exotic critter. Is that someone's mitten? She said that as if she couldn't understand what she saw. A certain boy lost it, and got lost himself. Do we know this? Do we know this? For all we know, you could just look at the inside of that midden and it would say Joe. Property of Joe. Now you understand how dangerous it is for kids to wander into the forest, right? He must be really cold out there. Yeah, cold and fucking dead. Will they find him? No! They will. I just did a pro gamer move and lied. I'm sorry, but I know some of you are like that. Hey, Ryan, that was funny and everything. Hey, remember that time you nearly blasted like a small little girl's brains out because you're a paranoid fuck? Yes. Call me Petrit Farms, boyo, because I fucking remember. The police... Call me Petrit! Call me Petrit Farms, because I remember! I'm gonna puke from that joke. Oh no. The police are going house to house showing his photo. Call me Petrit Farms, son, because I fucking remember. I traversed the room with care and pressed her tiny palms against the window. And why are they going to houses and not the forest? Girl, it's called splitting up into teams. One team goes into the forest to combat the carnivorous creatures there and look for the boy's remains, while the other half put on a good show and say, "Have you seen this living child?" Are they scared? The question caught me off guard. The police aren't scared of nothing. Yeah, right, flashes in my clouded mind. Did they really check every nook and cranny where darkness cold and whispers of icy branches dwell? If that's the case, how did they miss the mitten? Or did it appear later? For me. I changed the topic, as if trying to get Olya as far away as possible from the forest thicket. We may get a reward if I go and find this boy myself. A lot of stuff like in Field of Wonders. Sounds cool, right? Olya wasn't listening to me. She was piercing the forest with incredibly adult eyes, uncharacteristic for her. What if the owl got him? That is possible. I don't know how big the owls get in Russia, but you know, it does remind me of similar shit in Alaska, where children have to walk in groups. You heard me, groups, because the eagles and the hawks there try to attack them. That is true. That is true. That is fact. Look that up. That is fucking fact. Nonsense. An owl won't be able to lift a human. But you know what? I was picking my words with utmost care. I forced them out of my overexerted brain. Stay away from the forest. I think it's... how should I put it? Haunted. It's cursed or something. Just like in a fairy tale? No, not like that. Because this might actually be true, you ignorant but adorable child. Please stop sneaking up on me. More like in that spooky tape Mom and Dad are hiding from us. Olya Sheridan stole a glance at the window. I saw you running away. Someone was chasing you? No, it's just... I was hurrying back home so Mom won't be worried. As I look at my sister, my heart was tearing apart. She was so fragile, so easy to stifle her light. A gust of wind, and her small fire would be gone. You're lucky. Mom won't even let me go outside. Well, I wasn't allowed outside either. I'm like a princess in the tower. Can't go anywhere. I'll die from boredom here. You're wrong. No one has ever died of boredom. And you have me and your cartoons, and Mom and Dad will be good to each other soon. You know what I would wish for my next birthday? I'd wish for Mom and Dad to turn to children so we could go and play out together like we used to. Yeah, and if you make them as small as bugs, we could place them into a little box. Olya giggled and tugged at my sleeve. Tony, let's go watch Aladdin. Let's not, and watch one of my movies. Have you ever seen A Bridge Too Far? It's amazing! Oh, when I watched that when I was younger, my face glowed. I think I was around this little girl's age when I was watching shit like Zulu. Let's bust out my DVD of Zulu! I probably shouldn't have children. I probably should not breed. like, what would me and what would goddamn Ryan child be like me going around with this? Like, Ryan, this is an active, like, zombie apocalypse hunt going on here. What are you doing? My son here has been around on zombies and guns since he was born. He's only 8 months now, but I assure you he's just fine around this shit. Fatigue won over my desire here to be with my little sister. I was washed over by some sort of highness apathy. I'm too tired. I don't want to. Come on. It's so boring alone, and Mom's always busy. We can pick a cartoon you haven't seen before. I know all of our tastes by heart at this point. Not all of them. You haven't watched Peter Pan. Remember how you fell asleep in the middle of it? And so much happens after that. Let's go, let's go. Maybe a bit later. Should I tell you how it ends? Let's leave that for tomorrow. I won't tell you tomorrow. I know, let's play hide and seek. No, Olya. Then draw me a dino. Girl. Ryan tired. Ryan is tired. Ryan, you can't use guns to solve all of your problems. Yes, I can. There's a gnat there and I killed it. Olya, please. Draw it! Draw it! Will you leave me alone already? I blurted out without thinking, and then I was immediately taken aback. I've never screamed at my little sister like that. Olya stared at me in shock. Her lip... Oh, God fucking damn it. Her lips started trembling, a precursor to tears. My chest was seething with disgust and embarrassment. What's happening to me? I hurried to prevent Olya from crying. Alright, you win. Let's go watch cartoons for a bit. I don't wanna. I came up to her, put my hand on her soft head. Let's go. Let's go watch Peter Pan. Boo, you'll fall asleep again. I smiled and lifted her chin. Her eyes were wet and felt bottomless. I promise I won't. And I'll draw you a full Triceratops later. Hooray! Tripe Sire Pops. I think my heart just fucking stopped. Well, close enough. Olya rubbed her eyes with the sleeve of her pajamas, and a shining smile returned to her face. I'll go ask Mom for condensed milk and breads, and you rewind the tape. The bread is fresh, just how you like it. Alright, just be careful not to spill the milk, or you'll be yelled at again. Wanna bet I won't spill it? The tape is somewhere in the nightstand. Look for it. Olya disappeared into the doorway, and I dragged my feet into the neighboring room. Oh my goodness. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Did you hear that? Oh my god! That thing would get shot! Olya's countless toys. An old teddy bear is the main attraction here. Olya doesn't sleep without it. She digs her nose into its fur when she sleeps. Boy, that one doesn't do nothing. The fuck? The fuck is this? The fuck is that? The scary wonder while Olya sees that accursed owl every night, lurking in the dark. Olya keeps the curtains open during the day, but as soon as the twilight comes, she shuts them tight, so she won't see the pair of hungry eyes outside. Oh! Jesus Christ. A piggy bank. Ollie's saving her money for a real puppy because Dad said that taking care of him will take a lot of money. What? Am I missing anything else? No. Okay. This thing most of all is what freaked me the fuck out. The old fold-on TV was gathering dust in the corner. All that was left was clicking the button on the front panel. Oh, okay. Okay, my game's slowly fucking dying. The two warmed up and familiar white noise started dancing on the black screen. I almost reached out and turned on the VCR when the noise calmed down. A blurry image appeared for a moment. Oh god. That's gonna legitimately haunt my fucking dreams. It was a dark taiga forest, just like the one outside my window. The pictures split the screen in half. Something creepy resembling human speech was coming out of the speaker. Just a few moments later, the scenery is again overshadowed by the noise. Did I catch some rogue signal? Local TV station only really showed Soviet cartoons, and even that was pretty rare. Only just recently I used to always watch Robotech before school. It was so awesome. Maybe I should tinker with the antenna? What if I catch this channel again? On the other hand, I don't want to fucking sit through that again. Oya had asked me to find the tape. It wouldn't be nice to disappoint her. But in my sleepy state, I didn't have the strength to do all of it. Search. I shifted through the shelves full of dolls and blue hippos from Kinder Surprise. I found the tape I needed thanks to its shabby spine. I got the black rectangle from a box. Neverland! The tape inside wrestled while rewinding to the beginning. This rustle was lulling me to sleep. Drowsiness attacked me while I squatted before the TV. Images whirled in my head, me and Alia flying above the forest, tumbling in soft clouds. My little sister is laughing, but her smile becomes more and more forced with every passing second. I noticed that the clouds underneath us part, bearing bristly pine tops. Swampy darkness slurped amongst the trees. The wings are no longer able to hold us and Alia. You haven't started without me, have you? My sister brought the tray with unevenly cut bread and a whole can of condensed milk. I rubbed my eyes. No, come, sit. Mom and Dad are arguing again. They're going through rough times. Rough times are lame. PN, what the fuck? PN? PN the screen? I'm going to assume that is Russian for on, and it's just a small little glitch, little typo that they forgot to translate. But hey, look! We're learning some Russian! P is O! And then, on the screen, Wendy was hiding Peter Pan's shadow into the dresser. Alia was entertained by the cartoonish dog, Nana. Maybe Mom and Dad will buy us a dog too. If we're going to get a dog like Alia, I really hope it's from that one rendition of Peter Pan.
Thank you, kind parents, for giving me bottles to keep me well. Here is Nana now. Bring me the medicine bottle, Nana. Bring me the medicine bottle, Nana.
Yeah, right. I'll have my own dog in the Neverland, and a cat, and a parrot. Alia smeared a slice of bread in a thick layer of condensed milk and handed it to me. Have you lost all of your baby teeth? Obviously. Alia frowned deep in thought. Peter Pan has baby teeth. Oh, fucking K. What if they won't let you go to his land with adult teeth? We'll think of something. We'll ask Dad to alter your age in the passport. This kid's on to something. And why would Dad forge documents? Alia took a bite of the sandwich and started talking with her mouth full. Hello? I heard Ron say they did that before. Oh, so we're running away from the from the secret police. You'll grow ears as big as Dumbo's. Ollie got worried and touched her ear. I smiled to myself. My little sister was silent now. She just devoured bread, watching the adventures of Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, and James Hook. As if she got sucked into the fairy tale Netherland. To be honest, I also imagined myself there, in a land where no one ages. It's because the children there are all fucking dead. Peter Pan was taking them to the afterlife, where they wouldn't be growing up anyway. Where no one argues over little things, where no one listens to fights and the sound of broken plates at night. Felt like I was dreaming with my eyes still open. Then my sister screamed, pulling me back into reality. Oops, there goes reality. Tony, shut the curtains, fast! Why? No one's watching you. It's dark, and when it's dark, the owl comes. I'm scared. I will post sentry over this small child overnight to ensure that the demons do not take her! I got out of bed, fighting my drowsiness, and closed the curtains. Close the already closed curtains. I did my best not to look outside, towards the treetops, towards the taiga forest, which seemingly drew closer and closer. Of course, it was just a visual effect from shadows and branches scraping the snow. Tony, Mom thinks I made the owl up. And Dad, too. Thinks I'm a liar since I'm small. But the owl exists. Honestly, it does. You do believe me, right? That it comes every night and... I swiftly grabbed Ollie's hand and looked her in the eyes. For this small child's birthday, I am giving her a machete. Saying, child, you will use this to protect yourself from the demons that come at night, and I will show you how. Ryan, I don't think you should have children. I was trying to transfer at least some of my courage and determination. But did I really have those qualities? Yes, I believe you, alright? Just don't nag our parents about it anymore. They're already dealing with a lot of stuff, so they'll just get mad at you. Come and tell me if anything happens. And don't look out the window. But it wants me to look. I bet it does. Doesn't matter. Act like it doesn't exist and never existed. Like it's made up. Just like Mom and Dad say. It'll get tired of waiting and fly away. But will our problems? No. It was madness. But after everything that's happened recently, I was more and more inclined to believe Alia's owl existed. Ellipses. We followed Peter Pan's adventures as if nothing happened. As if the forest didn't kidnap kids. As if our parents weren't tearing each other apart bit by bit. Captain Hook was running away from a crocodile, and Captain Pan was headed to London on a gilded sailboat. By some miracle, I lasted longer than my little sister. Ollie's eyelids had dropped, and started snoring lightly, resting her chin on the side of the bed. I stood up and left Ollie's room. I was looking out the window, studying the field, when Mom peeked into my room. Enough playing around. It's your first day at school tomorrow. Go to bed. You should sleep properly. You don't want to be teased for being sleepy, right? Adults think everything is so simple. As if sound sleep would ensure my classmates would like me. I covered myself with a blanket up to my neck and listened to the house's humming, to something invisible rustling in the corners. My inner voice had a question for me. Do I want to hear that mysterious flute again? Yes or no? Maybe it's just a part of growing up and I can't fully understand my own desires. The forest wailed behind the barrier that was my walls. Some ethereal entity wandered the fields. Branches shook as if calling for me. The wind howled on and on in the night. My thoughts were like annoying flies that entered my head before becoming weak and tangled. I didn't notice how I fell into slumber. Oh my God! Thank you for completing episode 1 of Tiny Bunny. Did you enjoy it? Yes! Oh my God, this was like, whoa! Like, holy shit. Part of me wants to go back from the beginning and try out these other choices to see if anything changes. Does anything change? I may do a mini episode in the future if there are different outcomes. Oh, these guys are already working on the continuation of the story. I can't wait for what could possibly happen. We should probably save that. We're probably going to save that. You know what? Overwrite this. This is where we are. If I go back to see if there's going to be anything different, that's what these other save slots will be for, okay? So we can see, we will save from here on out afterwards every little different thing that could possibly come up. Any kind of choice that pops up. Maybe that is why there's fucking 10! I can't wait for more to come out. This is excellent. I love the writing. I love the art style. You Russia do good! You Russia do good! The fuck is this a goddamn silhouette of down here in the shortcut?